Hi everyone. At least I'm audible. I want you guys to do a little profiling for me. So looking at me, what can you say about me? Oh yeah, tell me something else. I mean, just a little bit of profiling. What I like doing, probably what I write in terms of programming language. Can you guess? So good day everyone. My name is Glory Olaifa. Am I a student? I'm actually judging based on what you guys are saying. Do I go to class? Can you guess the school? Unilag. Who said powerful? Are you guys kidding me? Please, so I'm actually not a student of Unilag. I school in Oyo State. Can you guess? Oyo State. Okay, I'm a student of Ladoke Akitola University of Technology. I'm a mobile engineer. I write mobile applications. What else do I do? I manage products. I advocate for community. I'm a big fan of community. And where I am currently, the community, brought me to this stage, which I'm actually very grateful of for every individual here. Um, what else do I have to say? I'm still going to say a lot. During this session, that is why I don't even write anything about me. Let me just move to the next slide. That was me in 2017. Please don't take pictures, please. Just for our eyes. I was going for a particular class then. I think it's a WordPress class. Yeah, where I take my WordPress training and all. Sorry, what did you say? But what changed? What exactly changed? Money. Is it just money? Then it has always been solo. It was just me and my elder brother. He's also a software engineer. I studied nursing. Everybody was just doing their thing. Then I'm going to talk about this particular theory. We are all familiar with the theory of the law of inertia, which says an object will remain at rest, right? And an object in motion will continue in motion with the same words, the same speed, and in the same direction, unless acted upon by an external force. That's a very powerful theory. And I believe that at every point of our life, it is actually very, very applicable. Because if something does not move you from this particular point to this point, there won't be change, right? And this is a this is just like an illustration of what the theory looks like, right? Now, for me to be able to move this ball, what is going to happen? I have to what? I have to kick the ball. For the ball to move, they have to be what? A force, right? They have to be a force. And talking about this particular force, where does this particular force came from? Now, before we move on, this is our checklist for today. Now, the first thing we have to I want you guys to just note few things, right? Based on our personal career, right? Do you know your niche? Do you belong to a particular community? Do you have a mentor? Do you have group of friends that you guys have same goal or same direction you guys are moving to, right, towards? Do you volunteer for events or for certain activities? And also, do you seek for growth? Now, there's difference between you doing something and also seeking for growth. I'm going to repeat. There's difference between you doing something and seeking for growth. Me being here, I don't just say, okay, fine, I want to become a speaker for at DevFest Lagos, which is my first DevFest Lagos event I'm going to be attending. Thank you very much. This is my first DevFest. I mean, it's actually a very big one for me, and I'm not going to forget. I mean, each of our faces. This amazing audience. Now, I seek for growth because I reached out and I say I want to speak at DevFest Lagos. There's a high chance probably I might actually apply and they won't actually pick me. Yes or yes. But I reached out to a couple of people. See, I want to speak at DevFest Lagos. This is my topic. You have to seek for growth. Now, that's our checklist for today. You might need to just keep this in your notes. So by the end of this session, you'll be able to evaluate yourself and how you can use the community to your advantage. Now, in this context, what is the external force? Can anybody tell me? What is the external force we are talking about? Community. Now, how did I find my own force? Through the GDG community. I can remember in 2021, I have a lot of throwbacks. Gone are those days. Thank you very much. This is 2021, my first event at Google IO Extended at Odumosho. And if you can see this guy that is here, he's working at Money Points now. You see this guy here, he's actually a GDE for cloud. I mean, everybody are, doing great stuff through the community. And if you can say, I want you guys to give the organizers a round of applause because to put this together, it is not an easy task, including the technical guys. Please, let's do that again. So this was 2021, where I'm just trying to figure things out. That was my first event in Odomosho as a student. And the issue I had then was there are too many frameworks, too many programming language, too many tutorials, and lots of information. Am I correct? You are hearing this one, go for AI. You are hearing this one, go for Web3. You are hearing this one, stop writing Angular. People are not seeing money there. You are hearing this one, JavaScript. This is not type safe. Even yourself, you are not safe. But how do move out of this hell of information through community? I try to filter out the noise using community focus. When you are filtering something out, that means you don't really have too much resources, right? You just have to sit down and see what are the things I need. What is the community offering me, right? So those are the basic things I just did then. And talking about GDG, GDG have these three things. I don't know if anybody knows. You can say what GDG communities are about. I'm going to say one out of it. Learn, learn, connect, and what? And grow. Thank you very much. Now, the three pillars for Google developer groups, right? It is basically connect, learn, and what? And grow. And the only way you can connect is you attending events like this. So if I'm going to ask, do you know the name of the person sitting right beside you? So you know the name of the person sitting right beside you. I can see this sister asking for her name. Look at that brother. So I think the first thing now you have to do is ask the person sitting right beside you, what is your name? I can see you guys are actually asking. Okay. I mean, let's. I mean, let's do this later. Okay. Yeah. So those are the three things you have to connect. You have to learn, and the most importantly, growth is very important because there might be too much explanation and know what. I mean, there might be too much explanation and know what, no evidence. If there is no growth, there's what? There's no evidence. So you might be in GDG community for 5, 6, 7 years, and there's no impact in your personal life or your personal career, right? So after my first event at GDG Odomosho, where I met a couple of people, I tried to like learn stuff on my own, right? I was writing Kotlin then before I moved to Flutter. I think that event was what prompted me to like start writing Flutter. And ever since then, I've been able to like ship lots of applications to production and even lead developer teams, right? So those three things are important. And how did I grow using like focusing on these three major pillars? Now, show up consistently. Don't just sign up. The fact that you guys are here means that you've taken like a very bold step to like, go out of your comfort zone. You might be somewhere else today, probably in one lecture theater, right? But this is not a lecture theater, we are just having fun. You might be somewhere else, probably like just doing your thing, right? Don't just sign up. You enter the community group. The next thing you did, first mute. I do that. I'm sorry. The first thing you do, you first mute. After you mute, this notification don't do too much. Oh, archive. Some people they don't even mute. Now archive straight. So the archive is not like double promotion, right? Which is not supposed to be, to be very honest. Don't just sign up. Participate in, activities that you can actually like engage yourself in, meet people, talk to people, and contribute. Because while you are contributing, you are also giving back to the community. And it's not just you giving back to the community, you are solidifying your experience. You are solidifying the things, the information you've possessed, right? Now, aside from that, overcome the fear of looking foolish. I'm actually like a victim of this. When I joined the community, honestly speaking, you can't even see my message, not even I, because I feel like I don't have enough knowledge. I don't know what to say. I don't know what they want to hear. Some people might be asking that I'm having this issue with JavaScript. Me that I'm still writing HTML. It happens. But sometimes, if some people ask questions, try to just Google or use any AI tool that you use to like source for information, maybe ChatGPT or anything that you use, right? That way, you're actually like having idea of some possible things you're actually going to like encounter in the future, right? It's not that you want to start JavaScript. It's just you have an idea on how what the problem is about, right? So don't feel like if I talk, they might be like, who is this one? You they go there. I mean, those thoughts, it is actually going to come to you. I mean, you can't actually avoid it. So now, while you are contributing, I've said this, you are solidifying your knowledge by contributing. The more you talk, the more you are very sure of what you know. If you did not come to me that okay, fine, I um I do this, this is what I'm doing, you might be feeling this imposter syndrome. And someone tweeted something one day. He said, if you are feeling the imposter syndrome, probably that means you are a fraud. I mean, it's just like a blow to me because I feel that way a lot. And for me to just go out of, that circle is when I meet people, when I talk to them, when I share my experience. Because you can't tell me I'm saying nonsense, right? What are you going to do? The last thing is to what? You can't even beat me. That's just it. Just have it behind your mind that it is very good for you to share whatever you do, right? Now, in 2023, I went for a competition at Bagada there, the zone. I mean, that was what we were supposed to use for the first few days at for DevFest, right? And that particular competition was, I mean, from 2017 to 2021, it was just me. Then from 2021, I got the force from where GDG, GDG community, people I meet. I met, I mean, a lot of people, developers, designers, and within the community also, we were able to like form a very small team where we, just build things together. And that was what led us to FishCon 2023. I think then we moved from Udumosho. I'm not just from Oyo State, Udumosho, one city like that. I'm not proud of that city. We don't even have Uber. There's no ride hailing company. Anything is not operating. And I'm very happy. Last month we just have child there. Keep people to class for us. So during the 2023, people moved from. We have a lot of people from Udumosho that moved down to Lagos to come and support us. You can imagine the amount of money they spent just for us, just because they know that okay, fine, these guys are doing things right? And that is the added advantage. You are not just going, you are going with the community because you will always have the backing anywhere you are going. That is why you don't just have to like, you don't just belong to that group. Try to communicate and let them know what you do, right? Because whenever probably you wanted to start a startup, the community can take it in. Oh, this person is building something. Let's support this person, right? You need community backings, to be very honest. And that was what led us to 2020, SwitchCon 2023. Out of, I mean, several tertiary institutions that comes with different projects, different ideas, we were able to like, win the competition. I think there's something supposed to be here. I can't remember. I mean, this is supposed to be a video, but I'm not going to play it for you guys. So, 2023 as well, I applied to become the lead for my institution for the Google Developer Students Club. It is now called Google Developer on Campus something. I can't even remember here now. So then, this was my entry video. The reason why I want to become the case is because we have it can be played, I guess. So and it's also private on YouTube, so you can't even find it anywhere. Thank God. So this is when I'm actually like going out of my comfort zone. I mean, being part of the community. Okay, how can I contribute? Um, I mean, applied for the lead role, and luckily I became the lead for my institution. Then now, as I said earlier, the body in motion stays where in motion, and the only way you can actually keep moving is what keep contributing. Don't feel like because you are earning maybe one 500K somewhere, you are not comfortable. I mean, takes care of whatever you are doing. Keep contributing, keep seeking for opportunities, go out there, meet people, talk to them, try to help people as well. It really, really helps. I mean, that's one of the things that actually like um interests me a lot. And apart from that, challenge yourself. You can do great things from small places. In Odomosho, let me just you guys. We don't have light though. I can remember times that we are going to sleep campus for 3 days because of light. And apart from that, security issues. Nobody care about you. Nigeria is just dead. I think that's where Nigeria ends. So you can do great things from small places. The limitations you are having, Nigeria is winning you 1-0 already. Someone said 2-0, but me it's 5-0 because this is just what it is. You can do great things from small places. So you have to challenge yourself. Go outside. I mean, go. Nobody's stopping you. And I always say one thing: if you are good enough, you are old enough. There is nothing like you are too young to do this. You are too Don't let the mentality of okay, fine, probably the fear of people that are there, maybe people that are there are bigger than you, or they're in certain places that you've not gotten to, right? Just go for it, go for the opportunity. And while doing that, my team and I, we were able to participate in the Google Solution Challenge, which comprises of thousands of teams over the world. We are all competing for 12,000 USD, I guess. And I'm going to tell you this fact. This is the team that, we are the first team that achieved this particular milestone in Nigeria and probably in Africa. That money changed my life. Someone said money earlier. So, and what do we build? We built a cataract application. So, using the your camera, you can take picture of the lens of your eyes. You can take a scan and get a result saying if you have cataract or not with some other diagnosis using the lens. And for us to be able to do that, probably your eye lens might actually be cloudy, and some other symptoms that we can detect. So that was what we built, and we were able to do that. Omodumosho. You can see the name of my school. So while you are challenging yourself, while you are going out there, while you are seeking for opportunities, reaching out to people, you might stumble on anything that's going to be like a stepping stone for you. Now, and there's this particular quote that I love too much. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Look at this particular team. We are just four. We're talking about just me. Can I do that? No, because I don't think I really know how to write backend much then. I'm not a UI UX designer. I'm not a front end guy. Writing these web technologies, right? I just write mobile. I've been writing mobile for the past 4 5 years now. I don't do any other thing, just mobile. I'm pitching myself to you. So these four individuals were able to achieve something. And if I'm doing that alone, I might not be able to. Not just I might not, I can't, right? So that is why you have to you know, move together with people you have like-minded goals, right? Same goals, looking forward to looking at the bigger pictures, right? And now also move away from this, move beyond the solo project. Just you write the back end, you write the front end, try to collaborate with people. If you are living here today, make sure if you're a front end guy, make sure you connect with someone writing back end. Make sure you connect with a UI UX designer. Are you guys writing it down? Make sure you connect with someone outside your space, which can actually help you probably while you are building a project. Maybe you stumble on one hackathon. Big money. If you see any hackathon like 12K beyond, please let me know. So also submit a proposal. Whether you want to become a speaker, a volunteer at events, don't just feel like they might not pick me. If they don't pick you, reach out to someone. Make sure they pick you. Because that's the thing. Honestly, that's the thing. There's lots of applications. Yes or yes. But the thing is, they can't verify all the information. Sometimes it's like that, right? Go out. Let them know that you really need this for your growth, right? I saw one particular video is holding something, and the person asked that, "Who wants this?" And everybody sat down. Some people came out and grabbed it. That's just the truth, right? So don't just, submit proposals, reach out, and whatever you can actually do to do that. And during my tenure as well, I was able to represent the sub-Saharan Africa during the global graduation because we have lots of leads from sub-Saharan Africa. I was able to represent them. Coupled with people from Asia and other continents, right? And I will always say this: you need a community containing individuals that believe in your vision. You can see this particular picture. These guys are from Ilorin, Kwara, and some other states. And while I was, organizing my event last year, I call it Tech Fiesta. They moved down from where they are down to the city. I was not even expecting them. And these are the kind of people you need. I mean, wherever you are, because you are doing great stuff and you need people. I'm just going to be honest with you. And one thing I will always say, people are watching. You might even not be posting, but people are watching. And what made me say so? Now, see this particular screenshot. This person commented on my TikTok something. I mean, one time ago, you can see the month, and it was like, "Glory Olaifa, congratulations on so so." So I was like, "Who is this person?" He texted me and turns out to be my further math teacher in secondary school. I don't even know where he stumbled on my account or whatever, right? So that is why people are watching. And I mean, have you taken a picture today? Take a picture of me and post. If you are too shy, I'm asking you to do that now. Take a picture of me and post. Probably on Twitter, on something, right? So people are watching it, which is very, very important. And one last thing I would love to say today, and you guys can repeat after me. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go what? And that's the end of my session. Where's my phone?